What's going on, everybody? This is MDENT313, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Listen, we finna get into this Final Destination Bloodline trailer. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are too. I'm a big fan of these legacy horror franchises. Final Destination, the first one in particular, is an all-time classic. Is an all-time great. Great story, great writing, catch of creative concept. You know, where death itself is coming to get you. We haven't seen a good Final Destination movie in a while. The last one we got was a prequel to the original, part one, you know, the original. But this one is going to take a whole new spin. Rest in peace to Tony Todd. This was the last movie he did before he unfortunately transitioned. As you know, he had cancer. But shout out to him for, battling through it to give us, to be a part of what looks to be a phenomenal movie. But let's get into the trailer.
Drinks all around. Family, you don't get to pick the one you get. You just gotta love the one you got.
I always knew this day would come.
I got it.
I don't think you got it.
I held him off for years.
Tally, get up here.
He's a relentless son of a
Ooh,
bitch.
you fall on that rake, it's gonna be bad.
Won't stop till he finishes the job. Death is coming for our family.
I said,
Ooh. Yikes.
Grandma, what's happening to us? Years ago, I had a premonition that started it all. I saw what death was about to do. I saved a lot of lives that night.
Everyone needs to get off the dance floor!
Lives that were never meant to be saved. But death doesn't like it when you mess with his plans.
Ooh.
This
Oh.
book, it will show you everything you need to know to keep our family safe.
It all started with Grandma. Death is coming for us because we were never supposed to exist.
Ooh.
By embracing death, will it pass you by?
maybe that's not actually coming for our family. Because that would be crazy.
Oh, man.
Good luck.
Yo, what a phenomenal trailer, guys. That was awesome, man. I have nothing bad to say about it. And listen, one of the things that's unique and awesome and exciting about the Final Destination franchise is that, as you all know, if you're a fan of the franchise, in the beginning you will get, the person who have the premonition, right? So you will get this huge death scene, right? When it was the original, it was the Flight 180 where, he saw the plane crashing and how everybody on the plane died. In part two, it was the epic freeway scene where everybody got into this big, huge pile up and everybody died in different ways. If you remember in part three, you had the roller coaster theme park scene, right, which was absolutely gruesome. You move over to 4, and you have this crazy day at a racetrack. You get this big car accident where shrapnel and sheet metal and tires and all type of stuff get to flying in the stands and killing different people. Then you got people on the track, getting in the car accidents and blowing up and just all type of crazy things, right? And the prequel, kind of similar to the second one where you get into another, uh, car. What is it? Accident on the freeway, but this time it's on a bridge. Right, the bridge is collapsing. People falling off and drowning. People getting impaled with all type of different things. Now this one, they're on a high rise. They're singing, they're dancing. They on this beautiful high rise. I mean, people falling off the high rise, just absolutely insane, right? And then you get over to the scene where they at the barbecue, and the father step on a piece of glass, fall, some explosion happen, set off the lawnmower. The lawnmower just chop his head up. Is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, the way they setting up the scenes look amazing. The visuals look spectacular. I mean, it looks realistic. It looks beautiful. The color. I mean, even the story you have, right? Let's talk about the story real quick from what we saw in this here trailer. You have this lady who would be the longest survival of a person who had a premonition, right? She had this premonition. Let's just say hypothetically she was 21, between 21 and 25. I mean, now the lady has grandchildren, right? When you look at all the Final Destination movies, usually they all die by the end of the movie, right? As you know, the guy who played Alex, and then they wanted him to reprise his role in the second one, but I guess he wanted too much money. And the co-star from the first one, the young lady who played Claire Rivers, she decided to stay on board, and she came back for the second one before she was ultimately, deleted or whatever. So she got a chance to reprise her role, but up until this point, she had been the longest surviving member, and that was maybe a year or two after Flight 180. So even she didn't make it that long. But for a lady to make it, from a young lady to be a grandmother, man, that book that she had was super thick. So she cheated death. I mean, she pretty much mastered the art of cheat. Well, you can't really cheat death. We all gonna have to come see it eventually. But as far as the movie's sake, she made it the longest with, being able to watch for the signs and the clues. That story looked amazing, and I wonder how she's gonna get taken out, right? And I'm interested to see if this is gonna connect to the Flight 180 and how it leads up into all these other things, right? If you remember in the second one, all the people that was in the second one, they had some ties and some connection to, the people who died from Flight 180 somehow, some way, whether they was on the scene or they were supposed to go somewhere, but they didn't because of what happened with the members, the surviving members who ultimately died in Flight 180. So this is shaping up to be a great movie, great story, phenomenal kills. Last but not least, guys, if you remember in the teaser trailer, it showed the tattoo artist who somehow his nose ring, but his nose ring got caught onto a chain which was hooked on a fan, and he had to hurry up and jump on a chair to try to get himself loose, and then some explosion happened, and it just looked like he got taken out some viciously, right? But man, this looks amazing. As you can see here, it's gonna be happening at the IMAX theater. The sound at the IMAX is absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to see this. I hope it's in Laser Ultra, because that Laser Ultra picture is phenomenal. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back at you guys with some more video reactions. Let's get some conversations going in the comment section about these upcoming horror movies, guys. I'm a horror movie fanatic. I just like movies in general, but horror just hold a special place in my heart. But I'm out. Peace.